Hey guys, this is Austin, and today I'm here with a tour of the PlayStation Vita. So I haven't had this for long enough to do my full review, but what I can do is give some of my first impressions, some of the things that have been jumping out at me in this first few hours of gameplay. So the first thing, and probably the most important thing that I've liked, is the screen. It's a full 5-inch OLED display, and I've got to say, it's really nice. So of course you're not going to lose a lot of the quality through my camera and YouTube processing and all that kind of stuff, but take a look at one for yourself. The colors are fantastic, really rich, vibrant. Viewing angles, in fact you can't see that on YouTube. Viewing angles are practically perfect. Even there you can still see, make out everything just fine. Really impressive stuff. Can't say enough about the screen. I'd take this 100 times over the 3DS. 3D effects are nice, but having a nice, clear, high-resolution display is way better. Now, continuing on with what's on the display, you guys will see here, here's the UI. The UI is something that is going to take me a little while to get used to. It's not bad. So, of course, you can get through there all your different applications. So, if I want to open photos, and you just tap on that. And what happens is it adds in the little spaces. So, if you guys can see up top, in fact, I'll bring it close to the camera. You guys can see these 4 little dots right here. Basically what that does is show you which kind of apps that you have open. So if I want to open the camera, I can hit start, or if I want to get rid of it, you just swipe it away. And same thing goes if you lock the Vita, you hit the power button, and then you just kind of do that to unlock it. It's alright. You can also, if you hold down on something, you can create new spaces. So if I want, I can just add new space and drag apps around. You can also change the backgrounds and all that kind of stuff for each of your spaces. Like I said, the UI is alright. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm not a huge fan of the circular bubbles and all that kind of stuff, but being able to swipe and come over here and open the PlayStation Store, go back to my game is pretty nice. Another thing I really like are the controls. So the PS Vita is packed with pretty much every control you can think of. It's got a D-pad. It also has dual analog sticks. These are fantastic. In fact, I'll get you guys a nice close-up. It's got nice action, and you can see they protrude up quite a bit. So of course it's not maybe the greatest for in your pocket, but unlike the PSP, which only had one small flat little stick, and even the 3DS, which is the same way, these really lend themselves well to being really good for playing games, which is what they're there for. So in addition to the physical controls, you have, of course, it's a touchscreen, and if I flip it over on the back and mind the fingerprints, this whole thing is a fingerprint magnet, but this is also a rear touch panel. So some games, such as Little Deviants, uses the rear touch panel so you can push the ground up and everything. And I'll have gameplay demos up soon, but there's that, and there's also an accelerometer and a gyroscope, so there are motion and tilt controls and that kind of stuff. So as far as that goes, Sony has really just thrown everything at it. You can pretty much control this using anything you like, and I like that. It really works well. Of course, there's lots more that I haven't covered yet. So of course, there's both a front and rear facing camera, there's a web browser, there's the PS Store, there's the battery life, there's the gameplay, which tends to be pretty important. So to make sure you don't miss any of my videos covering all these different topics, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel where you will be notified whenever I post a new video.